The schedule is out, and October 3rd, the Columbus Blue Jackets will be taking on the Minnesota Wild at Nationwide Arena. But we're back! We're back, live on the air, and I am your host, Andrew Alfred, welcoming you to an all-new edition of All Andy Alfred right here on Clayfan 23. I'm your host, Andrew Alfred. Yesterday, there was no show. I'm sorry if you want to get your fix of me. I'm sorry, but we had a fun time. Myself and I, we went, the nice people in Bryan, Ohio, makers of something you might know, Dum Dum Pops. Yes, Dum Dum Suckers. Yes, they sent along a care package because we went on a tour yesterday, and which saw us picking up some Dum Dum Pops and a 2-pound bag of circus peanuts. But I'm gonna do a show with the Dum Dum Popsicle promotion. We'll do one with the butterscotch. It's one of my favorites. So we'll do on with the show. But hey, yesterday, the Columbus Blue Jackets came out with their schedule for the 2009-2010 season. And October 3rd, 7:05 start, the Jackets take on the Minnesota Wild. So here's some notable games for you. If you're a Jacket fan, you might want to get down to Nationwide to get your tickets for this one. October 30th, they play the defending champion Pittsburgh Penguins. That's the day before Halloween. Be a lot of scary things. October 4th, they play the San Jose Sharks. Another good matchup between two good clubs. Then November 19th, for the 26th season, I'm going on a big East Coast trip. Sees him playing in New York. They see him playing in Ottawa and Montreal and New Jersey. Good clubs. That'll be a big test for the Blue Jackets, especially for that first weekend. After the homestand, October 3rd, they hit the road for 4 games. The West Coast swing begins for the Jackets the day after opening day. December 9th, they play the Florida Panthers. And on December 3rd, they play the Toronto Maple Leafs. I almost said Blue Jays. See, it's summer. You don't think of hockey in the summer. You think of something else. March 11th, see them playing the Atlanta Thrashers. And April 3rd, they play the Washington Capitals with Alexander Ovechkin back at Nationwide Arena. And then the last 3 games of the season, we play the Detroit Red Wings. Feel like we're going to be sweeping those series really quick. Tell you what. Notable game in the NHL that came out yesterday, January 1st, the Winter Classic, will be held in Boston this year. Charles Emerson Winchester will be happy that it's the Boston Bruins taking on the Philadelphia Flyers. Bad decision for Gary Bettman. It's a bad decision. It should be Boston-Montreal. Original 6 matchup. That's what it should be. No, it's Boston and Philly. Give me a break. Tonight in the major leagues, the Tigers are off today. They start a 3-game road trip with the New York Yankees. It sees Lucas French on the mound versus Jabba Chamberlain. That I will preview that game tomorrow for you. But tonight in the world of baseball, the Cleveland Indians, the Tribe, up there, taking on the Seattle Mariners. It will be Garrett Olson, 3-2 record with a 4.42 ERA, versus Cliff Lee, who is 4-9 with a 3.47 ERA. Other games in the world of baseball, in the AL, it'll be the Angels taking on the Athletics. That's a 10:05 start tonight. The New York Mets take on the Atlanta Braves, 7:05. The Chicago Cubs taking on the Washington Nationals. That's a 7:05 start. Philly in Florida, 7:10. And on MLB Network tonight, it will be the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the Cincinnati Reds. It's a 7:10 start, so get your TiVos ready for that one. Last night, in the world of baseball, since it was a day off in major leagues, but in the IL, Yaya wins 6-5 of the PCL. Brent Delugic, the lone representative for the Toledo Mud Hens, went 0 for 1 in the game. Tonight, Toledo gets back to their schedule. Toledo takes on the Buffalo Bisons. Brooks Brown will go for the hill for the Mud Hens. He's 2-7 with a 4.20 ERA, and Mr. Stoner 2-2 record with a 4.28 ERA. I'll tell you what, I had a fun time yesterday at Bryan at the candy factory thing, and I mean, Dum Dum suckers. And I found out they make Astro Pops. If you remember Astro Pops, you remember a good candy. But remember, I am Andrew Alfred, and I hope you had an excellent day. I know I did. We'll be watching some baseball tonight. We're finally back to watching baseball again. And remember, I'm pulling for you. We're all in this together, and especially the little teams above me. Victory is sweet when you have tasted defeat. Have a nice night, everybody.